It's wonderful. I have a kettle of tea too. Awesome. Ready for some cheeky meatloaf. Ready to go. Awesome stuffs. So I might be doing this slightly different to what you're traditionally seeing. You know what I'm like by now anyway, Wolfie. But maybe it's something different you might see and you think, oh, actually, Chef, I might try that. Maybe it might be very much the same. We will see. So, but I hope you're going to enjoy it, my friend. And I hope you have a bit of a relax. Twine in everyday tea and milk. Honey, please. Nothing wrong with a bit of cheeky honey now and again, for sure. Why not? Why not? A bottle of cold soda water for me. I'm very happy. Even during the winter when it's cold. I know I'm a bit peculiar, a bit strange, but sometimes I like to have hot drinks. When it's like really, really cold. I'm talking like extremely cold weather. And then I'm like, oh, actually, I do fancy something hot. But yeah, most of the time I just drink cold water or soda water, one or the other. Yeah, Chef, so what's the pile on the board? So what we got here so far, we got some onions, got some thyme, we got some rosemary, we got garlic grated up, we got carrots. We're going to mix this up. We're going to pre-cook some of it off, and then we're going to mix, once it's cooled down a bit, we're going to mix it through the meat and add some eggs, breadcrumbs. We're also going to add some other little bits of flavours I'm going to add to it as well. Maybe a few bits of spices, which you might not normally see. We're also going to wrap it in Parma ham. We've also got a little bit leftover tomato sauce, right? So I'm going to make, with that leftover tomato sauce from yesterday, I'm going to mix it up and make some ratatouille. And because we're making potato croquettes, I'm baking potatoes off in the oven right now. So they're in 180 Celsius, 355 Fahrenheit. Gas mark, I do not know. That's going to cook off for about an hour or so. Once they're soft, we're going to scoop them out, keep the shells, put the ratatouille in that. And with the potatoes, what we're going to do, we're actually going to make Parmesan croquettes. So we're going to basically roll them into nice little croquettes, round cylinders, flour, egg, and breadcrumb. Bake them off. They're usually deep fried, but we're going to bake them off, and that's going to serve with the meatloaf. And we're going to do a nice little glaze to go on top of the meatloaf to give it that nice stickiness on there. So maybe it's a little bit different to what you've seen, but hope you guys are going to enjoy it. Sounds fun. So hopefully I've kept you guys up to date what's going on, what we're doing. A cheeky biscuit too. I like it. I put carrots in my spaghetti sauce. Always, and people always think it's strange until they taste it, and I love how. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. People are very set in their ways sometimes. Something to think, oh no, you can't do that. Why not? Well, who's telling me not to? Do you know what I mean? Sometimes people are very stuck in their ways sometimes. But it's also nice to step outside the box now and again and try something a little bit different. Do you know what I mean? It's also always keeping yourself interested in food and trying new things. It's always good. Chef's making fancy tater tots too. I certainly am. I thought, you know, instead of doing chips, instead of doing wedges, I decided I was going to do something different because I get very bored of making the same thing. So, more for my cause of keeping it interesting and doing something different and showing you guys something different. Do you know what I mean? So, it's always good. Having the urge to swing in a carrot around, Chef, really. It was this big, I was just like, I was tempted to. It was funny. It was funny at the time. You had to be there. You can hide cooking carrot in a lot of things. Cheap filler. Add some sweetness without sugar and lots of vitamins. Yeah, exactly. So it's natural sugars in the carrots as well, which is fantastic to use. So yeah, definitely it is a cheap filler indeed. Carrots are very, very much dirt cheap, so they're not that expensive. You should have seen that King Kong, the one I was swinging, well, about to swing around in the shops. It was massive. It was about the size of this board. Never seen anything like it. Hilarious. So, I should have taken a picture of it. So, watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. I love trying new foods. There's a dirty joke in there somewhere. No, totally not. Totally not. I wasn't being that. You just do dirty-minded people. You can... Oh, yeah, I've already read that. Awesome stuff. Caught up with that. That's all done. Beautiful. Nice. So, yeah, guys, if you've got any more ideas for... what's it called? for community weekends, please feel free to make suggestions. So far we've got Cajun salmon with avocado and mango salsa. We've also got chicken alamein. We've also got ourselves, what's the word? What's it called? I was going to do the blueberry and apple cobbler for Thanksgiving, so I'm taking that off if that's okay with you. Stromboli, we've got that, which we can do. Did you want me to do the? Oh yeah, I was going to put chicken burger on because I know somebody wanted that on there, so I'll get that on there. I also need to check the Discord. What's on the Discord? Any suggestions on there? Let's have a look. Discord. Ideas for chef. Oh yeah, I think somebody wanted to have a risotto as well. Some kind of think like a lemon and prawn risotto sounds good. Whoa, let's change that over. Let's not do that. So yeah, I was gonna put a lemon and prawn risotto. They wanted me to use white wine, but I was just like, yeah, if we're doing healthy, we can't do that. But we can do lemon and prawn risotto. What have I put here? Oh wait, that's idea. That's idea there. Just take that off. So much scribbling. Scribble, scribble, scribble. I need to wash my hands. And wash in. Otherwise, Sergeant Douchebag will be back. Ready to wag his finger at me. Telling me I'm doing no good. What a douche. Right, so. I want to make some Parmesan shortbread this weekend too. Awesome. Yeah, you said you made... Didn't you make Parmesan kind of... You made Parmesan shortbread the other week, didn't you? You said they turned out fantastic. Ramen? Anything ramen related? We could do. Would you like to do... I know somebody suggested like kind of faux soup again. But that was a couple of weeks ago. I suppose we could do a take on of ramen, but it won't be a long period one because traditionally it's usually done over a couple of days to get that build up that flavour. But we could do a quick one if you wanted me to. I know I've done it in the past, but if you want me to do it again, that is no problem at all. I think we had a discussion about this last time, and I had a suggestion, didn't I? Can't remember what was the suggestion I was going to make. Did you see my sculpture? Not yet. I didn't have a look yet. I only went to the ideas in section. But I'll tell you what, I'll have a little quick look while I'm here. Let's have a look. So, where is it? Oh wow, did you make that with chocolate? Holy moly, that looks awesome. Is the blades like chocolate as well? My goodness. That is some serious skill there, my friend. Wow. I'm impressed. That's pretty insane. That is pretty insane. Wowzers. Holy moly. Is that all made out of chocolate? That is fantastic. Did you use like spray guns as well? So. Let's have a look. Where are we at now? Gotta have hygiene. Past weekend for the feast. Oh yeah, certainly do. I want to make a fish soup this weekend, though. Any ideas I should put in the fish soup other than fish, no lemon? To be fair with you, it depends on what direction you want to go with this broth, Wolfie. I would cook down, maybe if you want to make like a bisque, you could make, add some tomatoes and that in there if you want to, and do it very nice and slowly. You could also do quite a light one if you want to do like a very light broth, maybe with possibly some clams and prawns and stuff. So you could probably get some fish bones and cook it down with a little bit of parsley, some onions. Leave the lemon out of it, obviously, because I know you're not a big fan of lemon. Very gently simmer it for about 20 to 30 minutes, no longer than that. Take it off, drain it off, and then maybe cut up some vegetables, maybe a bit of prawns. I don't know if you like clams or not. And, pour that on top. Get all your garlics and onions and vegetables together and have that. Maybe you could have some noodles with it as well, possibly. That sounds very good, actually. It sounds really delicious. Maybe I should make some fish soup. The only problem with me, though, I can't get so many fresh fish and bones. It's just basically old fish. I really want to get hold of a better fishmonger's. But yeah, if I was living by the well, I kind of am, but where I'm living is not like close enough for me to feasible to go down there. If I had a bit more money, maybe I would kind of go a bit further, but it's just very expensive at the moment. But yeah, maybe that will be a great alternative for you. Which veggies? I mean, you could put whatever you want in there. Carrots, maybe you want some leeks in there, or possibly some celery. Maybe you want to put some spinach through there. You could put spinach if you wanted to. Whatever veggies you fancy, I'd say. Anything will pretty much work with it quite well. Kai Unity, thank you so much for the host. How are you doing today, Kai? Hope you are doing well. Welcome back to the channel. How are things, my friend? Yeah, I did use a spray gun, and yeah, Paul chocolates. Wow, that's fantastic. They honestly, that is pretty much some really good skill right there. Honestly, congratulations with that, my friend. I'm very impressed. That takes some great talent to do that kind of thing, for sure. Flash frozen fish is just about as good as fresh. Sometimes fresher than fresh, maybe, possibly. But I'm not. I mean, it depends where it's been frozen and the quality of the fish. If you can get good quality fish that is frozen, that's beautiful. But if you haven't and you've got some shoddy fish, then yeah, you can't really do much with it. But if you can get hold of some, that's fantastic. Then yeah, I mean, elaborate with whatever veggies you prefer, to be honest with you. But whichever. Thanks, Chef. Thanks, Livs. We'll pick up some veggies today at the groceries. Awesome. Let me know how that turns out, and hope you enjoy it, my friend. It sounds really good. But you're most welcome. Oh, more than happy to help you. Sunny94, thank you so much for that follow. How are you doing today? How is your day going? Are you doing well? It's great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for tuning in. What have you been up to? So, what we're going to do is cooking this down very gently with the garlic, the onions, the carrots.